Penetrator here. We're off to a blocked rain. That's right, we have a blocked stormwater to go to. Customer, and he said his stormwater goes to the back of the property, like it doesn't go to the street. And there's a pit in the front yard, and when it rained last time, you know, his yard was a swimming pool, and apparently it nearly went through his front door. So in circumstances like that, when I know it's not going to the street and I've got time, I generally do a dial before you dig to have a look to see if there's infrastructure in the backyard for the for the stormwater pipe. In this situation there is. It says there's infrastructure there. The neighbour, looks like there's a manhole or a grate on the right hand side of the property in the neighbour's yard. So if they have a good relationship with the neighbour, sometimes I can access that point and put a camera up just to check the main and make sure it's okay. And then try and pinpoint whether it's council, whether it's the homeowner's problem, and then take it from there. Hopefully you can get it all sorted for them. Right, I'll see you when I get there. Blocked stormwater. Okay, so this area flooded in the last rain. I drilled a hole through here to try and get access, and couldn't get access to the main pipe that way. And this was another one I was looking into, but I didn't feel too confident. So we're over in the neighbour's yard. And when I put the camera down from that pit, it brings me to here. So the problem with the camera is you're going around a 90 bend into a square junction because the pipe's running that way, and you just don't get it around. Then you can have the same problem when you're trying to jet, making it go a certain way. Yeah, so this pipe runs like that. So trying to find out access into this end to get straight down was a bit challenging. So I thought I'll just dig a little hole, and we happened to find it. So we're 19 meters, 18, 19 meters towards the backyard where that fence is, and under that tree, there's tree roots. So there's council infrastructure that runs through the backyard, and most likely it's in that area where all that connects. So I'm going to just chuck on maybe the big penetrator to start with. So I'm around the roots now. I took a picture or recorded what I could see with the camera. Roots. It looked like there were some thick ones in there. So nothing to really see with the camera. It's just full of water now, but we got a little bit further, so we've made some progress. So you can see it's filling up with water down there. Okay, I'm just going to put on the medium penetrator and see if I can work a bit of a hole through it. I can just feel the nozzle getting stuck down there. do not like the chances of getting through this. So like I said, could not get through this one, but I've set it up with an access point to surface. So whoever comes along to do that repair, they can get a camera down there. A bit easier than myself, because I had a lot of trouble, and I'll save them digging this up. I'll backfill, tidy up, and show you where the blockage is in the backyard. She's all backfilled. So when I put the camera down, it stops around this area here. So you can see where the boundary of the property is here. There's infrastructure running through, like from my left to the right of the screen, and under that shed on the plan there does show there is a stormwater access point, so maybe they've covered it up. So if I did have access to that, I was going to put the camera up just to check the main before I started, but I couldn't do that. So there seems to be a problem around here. I don't know if it's just tree roots and I needed to spend more time to try and get through, or if it is squashed and needs to be dug up and repaired. But we have spoken to council. They've lodged a job. They're going to come out and check their infrastructure to make sure it's not tree roots growing up from the infrastructure into the main, or into this owner's stormwater drain. So that's something I do to help people out, because I don't do a lot of dig up and repairs. I'm more just clearing and finding problems. So I try and assist them as much as I can in going about getting things fixed up. But if it is in the councils, that would be very good for them. Righto, let's wash up. Righto, we're all done here. Might not have cleared it, but we know what's going on. Maybe because I don't have the toad here, that's why we didn't get through it. No, only joking. Righto, see you on the next one.